Corey, tough news with Brian Bulaga having a surgery and also Ode being out. I guess, how do you guys kind of bounce back and have guys like Storm and possibly Schofield help out?
Yeah, I feel like we've taken the mentality from day one in camp, just next man up. We're a cohesive unit. We're probably, it works like this in every position room. We all rely on each other. We all, sometimes our job is to, the wide receivers, sometimes the job is to run off a guy, and sometimes the job is to catch the ball. For us, it's, we're always working together just like that, and our production, my block is contingent upon, the right guard and the right tackle. And, we work as a unit, man. And we've had that mindset from day one. I felt like Sco came in. He's a vet. He's played. He's done a great job for a number of years in this league. And he came in, didn't miss a beat. And Storm's obviously been doing what Storm's doing. And, we're just going to keep rolling. It's just what we got to do. Support the guys that, we all love O'Day. It was a freaky thing. It just sucked. And, it hurt. It hurt all of us. But O'Day's back in the facility now. He's got a great attitude. Again, for him, it's moving forward. And, just as a room, we got to keep that mindset up, keep that mentality, and keep going.
You mentioned how Schofield just came in and everything. How did you feel like you guys adjusted to and how do you feel like the communication went with you guys on Sunday?
It was awesome. Honestly, when he came in, I said, hey, you need anything, let me know. He didn't miss a beat. And there were probably, I don't think he ever really, besides reiterating what the call was, I don't think he was ever confused on a single play, which is phenomenal, especially because he's only been here for I don't even know how many weeks. But, he's a great add to our room. Great dude. We're in the same year, so he's been around a long time. He gets it, and all the confidence in the world moving forward.
Will you talk about the development of Rashawn Slater and the confidence he has now to kind of tell players, hey, I can handle this guy on my own, guys like Myles Garrett? Are you impressed by that? Is that something you joke about?
Yeah, so, it's all right. He did he's doing a heck of a job. Wait, like I said, I said it before, he's just, his attitude, I think, is what, he's got all the physical tools, but if you've been around long enough, you see a lot of guys with a lot of physical tools not make it. And the difference with him is his mentality, his work ethic, his commitment to wanting to be great. That's what I think separates him and is going to continue to separate him as a player. And he's obviously he's done phenomenal thus far, and but it's a long year, and he knows that. And I think the way he attacks every day and the way he attacks every aspect of this game is going to keep him on that climb.
Is he still coming to you guys asking a veteran like yourself questions about how to get better in the game, or is he just?
Yeah, here and there, just he's more so talking to the tackles, if anything. But we all talk, we all communicate. It's a big part of who we are, and it's no different with him than anybody else.
This weekend, you guys have to go up against a defense led by Calais Campbell. Just him being a veteran in this league, playing a lot of years. What do you know about him, and what makes him such one of those unique players that's had longevity?
Yeah, I think obviously he's a great player, and you've seen it on film. You saw him Monday night. He can disrupt a game, and he's obviously enormous too. He's a big dude. So that's part of the reason why he's able to do what he does. But again, like I said, just with Rashawn, it's there's a lot of dudes, a lot of talent, have a lot of physical tools. But you can tell he works. You can tell he's got the right attitude, the mindset on film. Where if you don't bring it, he's a force to be reckoned with. So we got to bring it, and it's going to be a challenge for us, and just something that we got to work through this week and prepare and be ready.
Corey, just going back to the Browns game, that performance that you guys had as an offense, what stood out to you? From that performance, what are you proudest of from the group as a whole?
I think just as our team as a whole, we talked about it in there, kind of the middle eight, and for a number of years, it's what we're always trying to do, especially in Green Bay, it was can we get that 2 minute at the end of half and then go double up after halftime, and they kind of did that. And, you know, it was like, okay, how are we going to respond? And nobody blinked. You know, we went out there, never lost sight of, you know, what was at stake, never lost sight of how we felt we were playing. You know, we had mistakes, we had issues, but we just kept moving forward, and that was huge for us, and especially a confidence builder, and knowing that we can get in situations like that and not blink and have the resiliency to keep moving forward. That was huge. And obviously, you know, Justin's a stud, and Mike's a stud, and Keenan, you know, we got a bunch of really good players, you know, but that stepped up to the plate. But all in all, you know, it takes a mindset to get that done, especially when you're down like that.
Justin had a number of big-time plays, third and fourth down, where he was, you know, off script or, you know, escaping pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron obviously did that at a very high level in Green Bay. I'm not asking you to compare them, but just what kind of boost does it give an offense when you have a quarterback that can make plays like that on money downs?
Yeah,
it's pretty much just him. Yeah.
Huge. I mean, it's huge, and especially with his mindset, you know, it's again, it's that no blink. He's not blinking mentality where, you know, he does that. He scrambles. Maybe he gets hit. Maybe, you know, something happens. Next play, like, you know, he's coming in the huddle. You hit a big one, come to the huddle. You know, he might be excited after the play, and then we come in the huddle and it's next play. You know, and that sort of focus and that intent, you know, that he has every play and then you see him make the plays like that. It's just this huge confidence builder for us, and you know, it's part of who he is.
Where you've been in the league for a while, have any of these fourth down decisions caught you a little bit off guard?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They're awesome though. I mean, you know, they were working, you know, and I think what Coach Staley was talking about, and he said it from day one, you know, in OTAs and camp and everything, and building that mindset of, hey man, like, don't start jogging off the field yet. You know, we could go for it on fourth if we feel comfortable. You know, it doesn't matter. And that's, for us, you know, it's that attack mentality. It's that, you know, being in those situations where you have to have it and getting it done. And then you're like, that's a huge confidence builder. And it takes guts to do it. And, you know, Coach Staley's been calling them, and, you know, we've been rolling with them, and we just got to keep that up, and it's a weapon for us.
How much do you think the way Herbert is playing plays into that confidence that they have to just keep the ball in his hand?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I don't know. You know, you'd have to ask Coach Staley that, but you know, I'm sure. I'd imagine, but I don't know.
The 4th and 2 from your inside your own 25. I
Yeah.
asked Justin this after the game. He said he didn't know, but just you've been around football a long time. How many coaches that you've been around you can make that call?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, but I know ours will. So that's, you know, when he puts it up like that, you know, we gotta go do it. We gotta go get it done, and we gotta continue to do that.
Is that confidence? Did that give you guys more confidence when he actually?
Yeah,
makes
for
that
sure,
call?
for sure. I mean, it's especially when we're like, you know, like that situation when we get it done. Especially Sko had an awesome block on that play, and it was well executed, and that's like that gives Sko a huge boost of confidence, gives us a huge boost of confidence. Eck, Herb, like all those guys, it's like, all right, let's go. Like you know, we had a couple, you know, bad ones back there, but like, you know, now we're rolling, you know, so that's that.
What have you thought about the play calling of Joe Lombardi?
I mean, I'd love it, you know, and I'm not gonna say anything else. I mean, Joe's a great dude and a great coach, and we all really love him, and you know, whatever he calls, man, we're running it. You know, I had no opinion one way or the other. Like, let's go, and yeah, so that's that.
I meant, like, how do you feel like he's kind of progressed? Like, yeah, that's what I meant.
No, yeah, it is what it is. Like, it's hey, we got all the confidence in the world, everybody in that locker room, and every coach. So it's Joe calls, he can call whatever he wants, man. Like, let's go, let's roll. You know.
Corey, after converting those fourth downs, do you feel the defense deflated or kind of like, oh, you got this one again?
You know what? I mean, it's got to be a little bit in the back of their mind. But you know, this is the NFL. Everybody's tough. Everybody's, you know, trying to win. You know, nobody's backing down. As soon as you think somebody's going to back down, that's when they come back up. You know, so it's regardless of how they feel on the other side. You know, we got to keep rolling. Whether they get hyped up and mad about it, or whether they're deflated, it doesn't matter. We got to go.
Do you feel like that 4th and 2 though was kind of an all or nothing moment, because they're up 14 at the time, you punt it with the momentum they got with the run game.
Yeah.
They could take 6 minutes off the clock, go up 3 scores, or
Mhm.
you don't make it, short field.
I mean, you know, that's kind of the question really for Coach Staley, but for us, it's like, I really do feel like, you know, no matter what's happening in the game, we're just rolling. And I felt you get that vibe from everybody in the huddle. You get that vibe from every coach on the sideline. We're not blinking. We're just moving. We're rolling. No matter what the score is, like what are we gonna do? Not try and score? You know what I mean? It's every time we go on the field, we're trying to score. So goal never changes. You know, just maybe the play calling and the situation changes. But I really feel like even if we didn't get that, but you know, the outcome might have been different. I don't know, but it sure would have, you know, wouldn't have been favorable for us if we hadn't got it. But you know, I with what we did, you know, it gives us that confidence of we're never really out of it.
Do you feel like with all the tough opponents that you guys have faced so far, at the beginning of the season, that bye week is kind of coming at the right time for you guys?
Yeah. I mean, bye week's nice. It's always nice. So you know, it might be a good time, it might not be, but whenever, like, you just got to roll with it. It doesn't really matter when the bye week is. You know, you take it, try and get back, and you know, you roll.
Knowing Schofield spent some time over there in that locker room, have you guys had any conversations? Do you talk about some of the players over there, what that program was like?
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Up to this point, you know, we kind of been installing and getting the game plan together and everything. So I'm sure those conversations will come down the line.